A digital bank that raised more than $100 million from investors, including movie studio star Leonardo DiCaprio, has run into some trouble this morning. And joining us right now is CNBC.com banking reporter Hussein. What's going on, Hugh?
Yeah, so this is the bank that tried to be the first green, socially conscious online digital bank. It's
right.
As our reliance on fossil fuels continues to hold our future hostage, our planet continues to warm, and the result, the massive loss of biodiversity, rising sea levels, climate refugees, worsening storms, fires, and droughts that plague every corner of the globe.
Never even understood what that meant, but we can talk about that in a moment.
Yeah. So it was created about 5 years ago, and they have this business model where you pay what you want to, and your deposits are going to be, fossil fuel free.
Our future is being gambled away, and our leaders, those whom we entrust to protect us and set the example, are either failing to stop these dangerous trends or, in some cases, denying the very science of this climate catastrophe.
They guaranteed all these things, and they had some momentum, apparently. And what we heard is essentially that they ran into trouble. So this year, the funding situation is not quite, the risk appetite from VC investors, not quite what it was a year ago. And so now that their Series C is basically up in the air, and they've fired 15% of their staffers, they've stiffed some vendors, and these are all signs of financial distress to me personally.
So green, you don't mean green, you mean woke green, right?
Essentially, yes.
I want them all to live fossil-free lives. I just want them to live fossil-free lives.
It's harder to do that.
No, I want them to do that. Go live a fossil-free life. See how you like it.
This is Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a famous actor worth millions of dollars who has won 0 Oscars. He's also a huge anti-energy activist. He doesn't like that you drive a car, use electricity, or heat your home with natural gas. He thinks you're destroying the planet and believes we need to keep this carbon in the ground.
And make no mistake, our scientific community has already spoken. The facts are clear. And unless you live in an alternate reality, there's no more time for denial.
Leo is worried about everyone else's carbon footprint. But does he live according to his own standards?
A carbon-neutral future is the only way we will inherit a planet capable of sustaining life on Earth as we know it.
Let's find out. Leo likes to travel the world by private jet. He has flown from New York to Sydney, wasting thousands of gallons of jet fuel to indulge his lavish tastes. He plans to be one of the first celebrities in space by using fossil fuels to blast himself into space aboard Sir Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic. He owns 5 separate properties collectively worth tens of millions of dollars. 1 or 2 homes isn't enough for a Hollywood playboy like Leonardo.
Fun coupon! And while our leaders continue to deny the science, I can tell you one thing for certain.
Oh, and during the World Cup, Leo borrowed his friend's 482-foot super yacht, which is the 5th largest in the world. We're guessing the miles per gallon on that behemoth aren't very impressive. Leo talks a lot about reducing all of our energy use, but his rules don't seem to apply to him and his Hollywood buddies. Leonardo DiCaprio, just another celebrity hypocrite.